back to Daytime. If you'd like your skin to look sun-kissed this summer without damaging it, our next guest has the tips and tricks for you. She is makeup artist Julia Dantas. Julia, welcome back to Daytime.
Thank you so much for having me back. So, I want to show you guys how to get the perfect sun-kissed face while not damaging your skin. So you always want to remember to wear SPF 30 when you're at the beach. So we want to prevent wrinkles as much as possible. So then I'm going to show you how to get the sun-kissed look while preventing your skin from wrinkles. So first I'm going to start off with a primer. And I'm going to work that all over her skin, starting in her T-zone, because we really want the foundation to go right in the T-zone area.
What does the primer do?
It acts as a nice base, so everything just slides on really nicely, and it's going to help everything last in the summer heat.
And that's what we want.
That is what we want. Next, I'm going to go into my foundation. I'm just going to apply that all over her face with my brush.
With the foundation, do you choose a darker tone in the summer if your body is more tanned? Do you try to match it to your body, or do you try to just match it to your face?
I usually match it to my body because my body is always a little bit more tan than my face, just because we wash our face a lot more than we wash our body. So our face does tend to get a little bit whiter. And then I'm going to work that also in with a beauty blender, and this will just help set it really nicely into the skin. And you can also drag that down your neck because we don't want to see a harsh line.
So you're dragging it into the neck just with the blender, or did you put the product right on the neck?
I didn't put it on the neck. We just don't want to see a harsh line.
Wow, it's looking nice already.
You can already tell it's really bronzing up her skin already.
Yes.
And if the foundation is a little bit too dark for your skin, when we go in with our concealer, it'll help balance it all out.
Okay. So now you're getting that sun-kissed look already, but I know you're just going to accentuate it even further.
So now I'm going to go in with my concealer. We always want to do a large portion right underneath the eyes because we really want to brighten up underneath her eyes. And then we want to do all the high points of her face that the sun is going to hit. So on her forehead, down her nose, her cupid's bow, and on her chin. Because we really want to help now brighten up her face, because since we are going to add so much contour, we want there to be a nice contrast in between.
How long do you know you need to keep pushing in that beauty blender?
Just until it's worked out. So even if you look right now, that really didn't take that much, and a beauty blender really is a really good tool to have. It's really easy to just get a flawless face just with this beauty blender.
It's a great tool. Some people use their fingers for that, but then you have the oils on your fingers.
You can definitely use your fingers. It's really good to just work that in. I would even prefer using my fingers rather than a brush. Yeah. And we always want to set everything. When we use cream, we always want to set it with powder so that it doesn't move. And sometimes you get little wrinkles under your eyes when you add a concealer. So doing this is just going to set it so that we don't get those wrinkles under our eyes, which we don't want.
Would you set that with the translucent powder or using color?
Translucent powder, yep. Or you can just use a pressed powder. You can go down her nose. And if you do have oilier skin, you can put it around your whole face. But since we want this look to look a little bit more dewy, we're just going to stop there. Next, I'm going to go into my cream contour. So we're going to start bronzing up her face. So when we do this, I'm focusing on our cheekbones first. So we want to start from the ear, and if you have a hard time finding where your cheekbone is, if you do a kissy face, then you know, and you just want to hollow out your cheekbone. So this is going to slim down your face, add depth to your face, and also make your face a little bit more bronze. So it's like 3 in 1.
Wow, we only have about a minute left.
Okay.
You can see a difference already, just as you're building and layering this on. It's beautiful.
And lastly, I'm going to go into my highlight. So I'm using a bigger brush because I really want to do a larger area so she just looks like glowing. We're going to do those high points of the face.
What's your favorite product for this?
I really do. It's called Becca Cosmetics, and I just love it. It's really popular right now, and it's just so pigmented, and I always like to bring that down onto the collarbone. So everything is just going to hit off the sun, so when you're outside, you're just going to be glowing and dewy and fresh looking, so you just look gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And we have about 15 seconds left. Would
Okay.
you set that with a setting spray?
Yep, definitely. So in the summer, you always want to set your face. So I'm using my MAC Fix Plus. Oops. And this is just going to prevent everything from moving. So it's kind of like hairspray for your face, which is what we want. So everything is just going to stay put all day, and there you are.
Once again, set it and forget it and look sun-kissed and beautiful, and you do.